within our organization, we've got all of our data sort of sitting in places, right? And we've got actually internal analytics groups many times sitting and working within that one context of data, right? You've got your kind of people data, you've got your business data, et cetera, and it's in a data warehouse. And so one of the things we started to stand up is I said we need to move stuff to the cloud, or we at least need to stand up a cloud environment where we can start to analyze these pieces and pull them in and complete the analytics. And then, but we don't necessarily need to touch any of the production data right now. We'll just leave it sit there. So we had a bunch of conversations over the course of several months. And what I realized is many of those data owners, don't really think about the data in the context of raw data. They think about it like reports. So they would say, Shelly, okay, we can give you this data. What exactly do you need from it? And they would provide me with a report. And I said, I don't want the report. I actually want the raw data. And they said, oh, you want it like on a per staff member context? And I said, yeah, because that's really the only way we're going to start to make linkages. And so one of the things we had to do was have a bunch of conversations about the types of things we could do with the data if we had access to the raw data and not necessarily just reports. So reports are oftentimes a great way to get started. But ultimately, as you all know, we need kind of access to the raw data. The best way for us to work through that approach has been to kind of specify sort of an action officer or a champion for each of those data sources that's willing to work with us, has the ability to think a little bit differently, and really be kind of a catalyst and a culture change within that particular part of the organization. And that's when we found the most success in working with those folks, specifically.